Okay, welcome everybody to your Diamond Dash Week 4 call. I'm really excited to see so many people on, and I expect the numbers to climb. I'm Shane Fryer. I am a 10-star qualifying elite coach, and tonight we have a really special guest speaker. My topic for you guys was Success Club and engaging your team. So what better way to engage your team than through video conferencing? And so that's why I feel it imperative that everybody get on some type of a Zoom conferencing. This one I actually happen to like. It's very easy to use. You can record. There's options to have it completely free. So if you are an emerald on this team, on this call, and you don't have a Zoom account, I highly recommend you do that. Put that on your list to do tomorrow. Like I said, there's options that are completely free. It's a great way to engage with your coaches, to do a get started right call and see them face to face. Stay away from that messaging. A lot gets lost in translation. So again, so that is why we're doing this type of a live call, so that you guys get comfortable in front of a video, talking to people, and having these types of calls, either with uplines or your downline. It's really important. While we proceed tonight, I want you each to put in the chat section one takeaway that was most valuable to you so far. I have 2 days left, but between Monday and today, just one thing that you really thought like, whoa, okay, I'm taking that with me. We don't expect you to take every single thing that you learn, but the truth is, if you can take one little task and apply it at the end of this training, one thing a week, just think about how much better off you're going to be at the end of this 9 weeks. So with that being said, I want to introduce our guest speaker. We're going to be kind of piggybacking off each other tonight and talking about Success Club. So this is Micah Folsom. She is only been a coach for 19 months. Which blows me away, Micah. I cannot believe that. I remember when I first met you, we were on stage at Summit. I couldn't have been more nervous, and it was so nice that you were standing there next to me, because neither one of us knew what the heck we were doing. We were up for premiere, I think. I was like sweating. I knew nobody. And it was just really nice to see just a friendly smile. Like, I was like, oh, she's so normal. Like, you put everyone on this pedestal. And I was just like, it was really helpful to me. So I appreciate that. And that really stuck with me when I came home. And then I see on Facebook when we get home that you're like 10-star qualifying. And I was like, I was with her. I was just like hanging out with her. I need to find out what she's doing. And I remember thinking that. And I emailed you like, okay, we have to talk. So Micah is a 15-star qualifying elite coach. That is superstar status, guys. 15 stars. So you have 3 weeks left for that?
Yeah.
Good luck. Good luck. She also was a top 10 coach this year, which means she's traveling on the top 10 adventure. Where is it again? Are you going to Paris?
Yeah.
So she's going on a free trip for being top 10 this year. She is a Success Club 10 legend. I think you guys kind of are figuring out why I invited her to this call now, right? And a wife and mom of 2. So I think I will give the floor to you, Micah. It is all yours. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Shane. I totally, that takes me right back when you're talking about Summit, because I was like freaking out, like so nervous and didn't know anyone and had no idea what I was doing. So I feel you. Like, I was super glad that you were right by me too. So feeling is mutual. I'm excited. I'm excited to talk about Success Club tonight. And when you asked me, I was like, how am I going to talk for like 20 minutes on Success Club? I feel like it's such a simple thing. Like, it's important. We all know how to do it. We all know what it takes, but it is seriously the bread and butter of a successful Beachbody business. So I'm just going to talk about a few things, kind of how to make it happen, what you need to be doing to make it that no matter what non-negotiable thing that happens every single month, and then what to do to help your coaches also and to build that team culture around Success Club, because that is honestly what I've done from day one. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. When I signed up to coach, I really came on for the discount and was loving the challenge group and was posting about it just naturally. I was sharing my workouts and stuff. And then I had people ask me about it. So I just ran a challenge group because that's what I knew. That's what I was doing. And I think maybe I got like Success Club 20 something my first month. And my sponsor coach was like, oh my gosh, that's so awesome, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, what does that even mean? Like, I don't even know what this is. I'm just selling challenge packs, like whatever. Like, I honestly had no idea. But it was like, it was just that. It was like, when it really is that simple is when you run challenge groups every single month, and when you put value on challenge packs and on Shakeology, it happens naturally. But those are the things that you need to be focusing on, obviously, to have lasting success in this business. Everybody knows a few people. Everyone can hit Success Club their first month as a coach. You know, you have some family, you have some friends that can do it with you, but it's the month after month after month after month that gets a little bit tricky, because you start running out of people that you know, and you have to be doing all of the little things in order to make it happen. So what are the little things that you need to be doing every single month? Everyone kind of calls it something different. The business activity tracker, whatever you do. I adapted Annie Reed's Power of Threes video, and I made my own and kind of revamped it to fit my style of coaching and what I do every day. So if you want, it's on my YouTube channel. I think it's public. And I just have a Power of Threes video that goes in my coach training, and you can see what I do. But basically, it's the daily activities that you do every single day to lead you to Success Club. Honestly, like, you can't expect to get Success Club with 1 or 2 posts a month on filling a challenge group. Like, don't be that coach that goes MIA and then all of a sudden posts a 21-day fix ad saying that it's on sale and that you're running a challenge group. Like, don't do that. It comes from adding to your network every single day, connecting with new people every single day, building relationships, and just being genuine about your relationships and about the new people that you're meeting. Don't be a shark trying to like sell and be that coach. Just be present and be sociable and be interested in other people's lives. And then it will naturally come back around to, what are you doing? You, like, I love seeing your posts. You're so positive. You're so this. Like, tell me more about your group. And those things happen, but it takes time, and it takes doing the little things every single day. Some more things on the Power of Threes. Just sharing, posting about what you're doing, about your workouts, about your meals, about adding value, and just being a light to people. Because in such a negative world, people just need something positive. And if they have to go to Facebook and they see your posts every single day, and you're consistently there, and you're consistently posting uplifting, positive, motivating things, they're going to be drawn to you, and you're going to gain that credibility, and they're going to trust you even before they ever talk to you. You want them to feel like they know you, and you want them to feel like you are approachable, and they can come to you, and they can open up and share their struggles and share what they're dealing with, so that you can help them, because that's all we're there for. We're there to help them, and Beachbody gives us the tools to do that. So yeah, if you want to see more about the Power of Threes and like just the little activities, I have a video on my YouTube, so you can check that out. Basically, when it comes to like longevity in the business, Success Club, they created Success Club for a reason. All of the promotions, all of the free trips that you earn, everything is based around Success Club for a reason, because that really is what it takes to build a successful business long term. Especially in something like this, it's not just about making a couple sales, and it's not just about selling a few challenge packs. But what happens when you're hitting Success Club is you're bringing on new challengers every single month who are getting started with a program and with Shakeology. Shakeology is the gateway in this business. Like for me, I feel like I can impact a life with challengers and with their health and fitness, and I can get them on the right track, but I can completely change someone's life if I can get them coaching with me, because that's how it was for me. I did Insanity for 5 years before I started coaching, before I knew about the coaching opportunity, before I knew anything about it. I hadn't tried Shakeology because I thought it was a really expensive protein shake, and I was just doing Insanity off and on, and I loved it. But it wasn't until I got a challenge pack because I wanted something new. I was burnt out of Insanity. I got a challenge pack because it was on sale and wanted to try Shakeology, got into a challenge group, and fell in love with the accountability and with Shakeology. And it was Shakeology that sealed the deal for me, because I was like, well, I want to keep drinking this forever. I might as well get it at the discount. That is what happens in challenge groups, and that is what happens because of challenge packs, because I would have never, ever just bought Shakeology outright. I would have never I didn't learn enough about it on my own to just go and pay $130 for it. But it took getting a challenge pack at an awesome deal to get my foot in the door and then to fall in love with it. So I feel like Shakeology is what opens the door to coaching, because people can do programs over and over and over again. They don't need a discount. They don't need whatever. But when they're wanting Shakeology over and over and over again, obviously they're going to want the discount. And then that's when you're able to talk to them about coaching. And everything that we do as coaches blesses our lives in every area. And so I feel like since I have built that value around challenge packs, because that's what it was for me, and the challenge groups, like Success Club just happens naturally, because that's what you're focusing on, and that's what you need to focus on to build a successful business. Because retail commissions are great, but lasting longevity and residual income comes from not only hitting Success Club, but also growing a team and having them hitting Success Club. So it's going levels deep, and that's what really brings substantial growth in the business. Shane, do you have anything that you want to chime in before I go on to my next little part? Are you muted? If you're wanting to really, really grow. Oh, there you go. Can you talk now?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have anything you want to add?
If this shuts down, I swear that was my only fear, that it was going to shut everybody down. I'm sorry. Do you want to just keep going?
Well, do you have anything you want to add?
Really quick, what is the name of your YouTube? Your name?
I think it's youtube.com. I don't know. My thing is Micah Folsom Fit.
Micah Folsom Fit. Guys, go on there and search for Power of 3 video. I know what you're talking about. It is a really good, I use a 2-2-2 method, but I've seen the 3-3-3, and you can't go wrong with either one. So guys, check out that and see what's more comfortable for you and what you want to teach your team. Remember, it's all about duplicating. What I love about this is we all give you a little bit different spin on things, and then you apply what you think is best for you and your team. Really quick, there was something. I was speaking to a coach today who's brand new, but I will tell you this. I swear she's been coaching for 2.5 years in her head, because that's when I met her, when I invited her to the opportunity. I was a brand new coach, and she came to my first Shake and Share, and I popped Emerald that night, and she that night, and I've been reaching out to her every few months for the last 2.5 years, and she signed up recently. And she texted me today, and she said, "This feels so natural. All I'm doing is being me, and I'm talking to people." It's not at all what I thought. And so it's so important that you said that, Micah, because you have to remember, we haven't been around that long, but let's just go back 2 years, 19 months, almost 3 years. We didn't have all of this. You guys probably hear this all the time. We didn't have all these tools. It's true. We didn't. We just said, I really like Shakeology, and I'm just going to tell people. And that's what we did. I'm not saying there was no training, but nothing like this. And so what I think happens now at new coaches is there's so much training, they overthink it. They have to apply this and apply that. And so I'm so glad you said that. I want you guys to understand that these are all amazing tools. And do I wish I had them? Oh, yes. I didn't want to find out the hard way. We're giving you those tools so that, quite frankly, you can grow faster than I grew. My hope for my team and for all of you is that you grow faster than I did, because I've made a lot of mistakes. And so I don't let you make those mistakes. However, don't let all of the training and all of the information deter you because it's all of a sudden too much. It truly is about talking and sharing. That's all you have to remember. Am I talking and sharing? And if you feel like you're doing anything else, there's a reason it doesn't feel right. It has that icky kind of feeling. There's a reason for that. So remember that. We came on because we love Shakeology. You came on because you love Shakeology. Not because there's Coach Basics or because there's an Emerald to Diamond training or this Diamond Dash or Zoom calls. It's about loving Shakeology and telling people about it. So don't lose that. Okay.
It's true. This business is so simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. It's so simple. Like, just the things that you need to do to be successful are simple, but it takes doing them consistently. And that is the hardest part for coaches. They will get overwhelmed. They will get feeling like, oh my heck, there's so much to do. There's so much to know. And then they'll paralyze themselves and they won't do anything. And they'll just sit there. And so that's the last thing you want to do. You want to focus on your journey and you want to share about it. And you want to be a product of the product. And that builds value in and of itself. And then you just want to seriously just have the heart to help as many people as you can. Okay, a little bit, I'm just going to go really quick over kind of my game plan. Each month, I run my business systematically, like the same every single month. And basically, it just streamlines things so it's simple. I'm not always trying to post and sell challenge packs. I'm not always trying to fill a group. I'm not always posting, I don't know, Beachbody stuff. You want to share, and then post that you're filling a challenge group. Share, and then post that you're doing a sneak peek group or a business opportunity call or whatever. But you want to be present consistently throughout the month and just every once in a while fill a group. Every once in a while post something about the business. Basically, I always choose my challenge group start date, and then I'll start promoting it like 2 weeks prior to that. So I'm filling it for only like 3 days-ish. 3 or 4 days, I'm actually filling a group. And if I don't get 3 to 5 challengers from my initial post that I do on my Facebook wall and on Instagram, then I will invite people and follow up with people from previous months and do that until within those 3 and 4 days, I want to get my at least Success Club 10 no matter what. And then usually the rest of my Success Club points come from new coaches, because I will do a sneak peek group around like the 3rd week of the month. And then I will get new coaches who obviously are signing up with challenge packs, because it's so silly not to do that. So make sure your new coaches are signing up with challenge packs. And the rest of my Success Club points are coming from new coaches. So if you are, obviously we're all in business building mode. We're all trying to add new coaches. Don't always stress if you don't have challengers. Maybe you're having a slow month and you're not having challengers coming in or interested in your post or accepting your invites. Don't freak out. Switch gears and post about the business. Post about your sneak peek group. Post about the business opportunity, and get your Success Club points through new coaches. There's some months where seriously, I don't have a single new challenger that's only signing up for a challenge group. I'll have new coaches that have never been challengers, so I start them in a challenge group while they're going through the Coach Basics, but they aren't just challengers, and that's okay. Like, Success Club points are Success Club points, whether they're challengers or whether they're new coaches. So just be flexible And if you don't have a system in place, how you run your business each month, then I suggest that you get one, because it just helps the flow of things. It helps you stay on track. It helps you just kind of know where you're at. Like every single month, I get my husband to Success Club 5 no matter what, and I get me to Success Club 10 no matter what. So have your no matter what non-negotiable goals and do whatever it takes to hit those. If you are not hitting Success Club, why in the world will your coaches ever hit Success Club? Because no matter what rank you are, no matter if you're an Emerald, Diamond, Star Diamond, you are their sponsor. You are their leader. They are looking to you, and you are setting the bar. So if you want coaches under you hitting Success Club 5, then you should probably hit Success Club 10. Because if you're just hitting Success Club 5 every month, then that still seems pretty hard to these new coaches. That still seems pretty like, well, my coach is pretty awesome and she only hit Success Club 5. So it's okay if I hit Success Club 2 because she's hitting Success Club 5 and she's more experienced and she's been in it longer. Set the bar high so that your coaches can have a Success Club 5 no matter what goal. And it's attainable and it's doable for them, and they know they can do it every single month. Does that make sense?
Yeah, Micah, how many challenge groups do you run a month? Or new ones where you're advertising for it?
I honestly only feel like I'll run one challenge group. Like for instance, this month I have one starting the 9th. And then I'll run one later on with new coaches that are signing up that haven't been in a challenge group.
Right. And just like I think my post today or yesterday was on group-wide challenge groups. I think that went up, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's fine too. You know, we do that on my team. We run them as a group and we all team up, and I'm always running them with other coaches, and I always put a new coach in a challenge group. First of all, because we want to support them and get them to get results because it's going to help their business, and talk about being a fly on the wall and watching. It's a great training tool, and you're not doing anything extra. You're just adding them as a challenger. So always add your new coaches. Micah, would you be willing maybe at the end of the call or tomorrow in one of the threads to maybe just post one of your Facebook challenge group posts for us, and then maybe what you would write in an invite to someone?
Yeah, honestly, Kate, I'm going to be real with you guys for a second. I don't invite anyone anymore. So I did earlier on. I was like having to invite a few more people, but I equate that 100% to how consistent I've been sharing my journey, because I share enough and build enough credibility and value throughout the month that when I do post my challenge group post publicly once or twice within that 3 or 4 days, I get enough people to fill it.
You guys hear that?
Seriously, like,
just wait.
I know it makes life so much easier. I promise. Like when coaches are stressing to me about no one wants to do my group and I can't do this and I don't get any response, I'm like, dude, I just went to your wall and you haven't posted in 3 weeks. What do you expect? Like, that is the easiest way to build success, is to just be consistent with how you're sharing.
And guys, if you don't know if you're being successful using Facebook, and you may not, you may think you're doing a good job, you know, that you have a couple posts up, ask someone to look, but be prepared for the answer. I gotta say, in this business, there's a reason we do personal development, and one of them is you need thick skin. You have to be able to hear the truth. And anyone that knows me knows if you ask me, I'm going to give it to you. So analyze your spouse, your best friend, your mom. Mom, look at my wall. Tell me what you think. Describe me based on what you're looking at. Are you posting 2 to 3 times a day, either business or personal? Is there a mixture? And I'm going to say this, and please don't anyone get offended, and I hope corporate doesn't either, but I beg you, and Micah, maybe you do this, but I beg you not to post an advertisement from corporate. I hope we're on the same page there.
Yeah.
Never, ever post an advertisement from corporate. There's so much we can do with those. They're gorgeous. They're for e-cards. They're for automatic CEO. Do not post that on your private Facebook page. Every single person will block you.
It's true. You want to brand you. You don't want to brand Beachbody. You want to brand you as a coach and set yourself apart from the 250,000 coaches that are out there. Honestly, just really quick wrapping up, the bottom line, Success Club in a nutshell, make it happen no matter what, every month, whatever you got to do. And when you flip that switch and when you make it, you are non-negotiable, this is going to happen no matter what, subconsciously, you will start to do the activities that it takes to make it happen every single month. Because I know that if it comes to be the 31st and I haven't hit it yet, then I'm going to be going knocking on every single random door in my neighborhood. Like, I will figure out a way to make it happen. And I don't like stress, and I don't like to do weird stuff like that. So throughout the month, I'm going to do what it takes to make it happen before then. And if you have a team of coaches below you, I would advise you to hit Success Club by the 15th and nail it down, so then you can also focus on helping your coaches hit Success Club. That is how you will build a successful team, a culture around Success Club, a culture around people who are consistently running challenge groups, helping challengers every single month, building their team, and growing. And honestly, if you just make that what you're going to do every single month, you'll be successful. Be the coach that you want to have in your downline. Your coaches will do what you do and not what you say. So lead by example and make it happen.
I love what Jared just wrote. I pretend like I'm going to get fired if I don't hit Success Club 5.
There you go.
The truth is, guys, I would suspect a majority of you have jobs other than Beachbody coaches for now, right? That's probably the majority. We have to go to work. We have to dress appropriately. You have to get a report in a file in time. I mean, you have to do these things or there's consequences. That has to be the exact same mindset. If I don't hit Success Club 5 by the 15th, I am not meeting the expectations of my job. I'm letting my team down, and there's going to be a write-up. You got to think like, because someone may not write you up, but they're writing you up. They know. Is that really someone I want to lead me? Is that someone I want to follow? Someone also asked, I have that down as one of my questions. Do you post Beachbody posts in your like page rather than your personal?
And I do both. For the longest time, I built my business 100% on my personal page. And I still do a lot on my personal page, but I'm slowly trying to grow my like page. So it's a process. But I was getting the best response from my personal page, and so I just kept going with that. But now I'm posting on my like page and tagging myself in it. So
have you had a hard time tagging from your business page though?
The trick is you click on the picture and then you refresh it. You refresh the page, and then on the bottom it'll say tag photo, and you click that and it kind of goes into like an old school looking mode, and then it lets you do it.
I tried that. It wasn't working. I may have to reach out to you privately.
Okay, that's the only way I can get it to work.
You refresh it. You don't just clear out the browser.
You refresh it. You click on the image first and then refresh it and then click tag photo.
That's what I probably did wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know what we're talking about. When you're on your business page, you want to tag yourself. It doesn't let you anymore. So like she said, refresh the browser and then you're able to tag yourself. So we'll have to play around with that because that is frustrating that it started to do that. I think what the question was do we use Beachbody's advertisements? Is that what who was that? Melissa, was that what you meant? Do we use an advertisement from Beachbody on our business page? Mike, I'll let you.
No, I don't ever really use Beachbody advertisements.
Yeah, I'm going to say no to that. I might do it if really I just haven't posted and I'm in a jam. You might see something like that go up from me. I can't tell you the last time, but I just think you can personalize it. You know, anything they make, someone's going to rather see you doing that crazy PIO move than gorgeous Shailene, who I just don't think it makes you stand out. I think they're just going to, go to any coach. It's not like they're connecting with you. So I would just shy away from it.
Yeah.
I tried to tackle Tony Mark's call, Shay. I guess we're opening it up for questions now. Were you finished? And we'll
I'm done.
questions.
Yep.
Okay. So guys, this has been a lot of information the last few days, but I have a feeling you're all saying, but I'm hearing the same thing. And you have to understand that the level that Micah is at will come with time. You are going to have to invite 2 to 3 people every single day, because guess what? So did she for 19 months. Okay. But you get to a place, and I wouldn't believe it. Honestly, if I was sitting there, I'd be like, yeah, I'll never, I'm not going to get there. I would not have believed it if you told me 6 months ago. You get to a place where people seek you out. And if you don't believe me, just wait. And then you're going to email me next year and you're going to say, holy cow, you're right. People start seeking you out. They want you. They want your team. They want you to be their coach. But
only if you are expanding your network and being a real, genuine person. So many people skip expanding their network because it seems like such a little thing. But guys, if you're posting in front of the same people over and over and over and over again, it doesn't matter how hard you beat a dead horse, it's not going to get up and reach out to you. Like, you have to be getting in front of new people, meeting new people, talking to new people, building those relationships. And those are the people that are going to reach out 3 and 4 months from now. So it starts with what you're doing today, and that the seeds that you're planting today will obviously flourish, or whatever you want to say, months from now. So don't skip the little stuff.
And I also recommend your Facebook be open to public. So if it's not public yet, you need to make a decision. You either want to post pictures of your family privately, or you want to build a business. And it comes a time when you have to make that decision. So I would open up your business page and also start I would open up your private page and also start a business page. So when you post yourself working out, is it okay to say that what workout Beachbody you're doing? Absolutely.
Totally.
Jessica Nunez, public means my crazy director in my big girl job is watching me. Well, this is what I say to that. You can schedule posts.
And you can block, you can like block that person from seeing your posts if you're concerned about it.
Not a public post.
You can't? Well, you can block them completely.
Yes. But again,
I would do that.
But yeah, it can be uncomfortable. I know at work sometimes people see me and they know that they just saw me this morning with no makeup, sweating. And but that is why we have to, grow and push ourselves past that point and be okay with that and make that decision of what's more important and keep your why at the center place. And in terms of getting in trouble at work, you be careful that it's on breaks or that they're scheduled posts. No one wants anyone to lose their job. So yeah, you absolutely have to be mindful of that and just be smart. Any other questions? Good questions. Just unmute if there's a question, or you can use the chat. Anything else, guys? I want to make sure I got them all. Well, I hope this was helpful. We're trying to beat it down your throat this week so that it becomes just second nature, non-negotiable, as I heard Micah say. You want to pat your team on the back. You want to recognize them. I do a huge video for my team. In fact, if anyone wants to see it, I'll be happy to post it. Who doesn't like to be thanked? Do you get that in your day job? Maybe, sometimes, but not generally. That's not what society is like. So if our Beachbody world can be about recognition and positive praise and a thank you, then so be it. I say blow it up. Let the world wonder what the heck it is we're doing in this cult of ours, and share that with everybody.
That's right.
Thanks, Melissa. Great call. Thanks, guys. You guys have a great night. I'll see you first thing in the morning with day 4 post.
All right. Thank you guys.
Thanks so much for your time, Micah.
You bet.